Amy Roloff of Little People has shared a significant update on her son Zach's condition following his emergency brain surgery after he was rushed to the hospital. Amy Roloff, star of Little People, Big World, has provided an update on her son Zach's hospitalization. Zach Roloff is currently recuperating from an emergency brain surgery, with Amy reposting a photo taken by Tori of Zach in his hospital bed after the surgery on her Instagram. In her lengthy post, the reality star expressed her gratitude towards her family and friends for their support, prayers, and recommendations during this challenging time. According to Amy, her son's surgery went well and they are hoping for a strong and successful recovery. She also mentioned that Zach hopes to not have to go through this again in the future. I've been watching the grandkids so she has been able to be with him. Zach's a trooper as well as Tori. It has been a blast. He'll be back home in a day or two, she added. Tori shared a photo of a vibrant and sunny hospital lobby on her Instagram stories. In her caption, she wrote, "Most of the time we were at the and I see you, it was raining and miserable. Right as I got the call that Zach was out of surgery and things went well, I walked back to his room with this view. I felt like it was a sign that God was with us." Tori took to Instagram to explain why Zach had to undergo emergency surgery earlier in the day. "Not exactly how we saw our week going," Tori confessed in a lengthy caption. "Zachary had emergency shunt revision this morning. According to Johns Hopkins Medicine, a shunt is a tube inserted surgically in the brain or sometimes in the spine to help drain cerebrospinal fluid and redirect it to another part of the body where it can be reabsorbed. Shunt procedures are used to relieve pressure on the brain, which can be caused by hydrocephalus, and to alleviate a range of symptoms such as gait difficulty, mild dementia, and urinary incontinence." Tori went on, "It's been a scary 72 hours, but he is doing well and recovering." Although Zach's mother Amy and his father Matt have been sharing updates on their son's condition on social media, his twin brother Jeremy has not mentioned anything about it. In contrast, Jeremy received criticism from some people after he posted an Instagram story showing off his blue Land Cruiser, with some calling him spoiled and selfish. On an online thread, Jeremy was heavily criticized by some for allegedly being self-centered and insensitive after posting about his car while his brother was recovering from surgery. One critic said, "Simple brag. Dude, nobody is jealous of your life. Meanwhile, Zach, feel better." Another added, "Any form of surgery should not be generalized. It's a stressful time for people, families, partners. Yes, Jeremy and Audrey should check in on Zach and Tori. Ask if they need help and see how he is doing," a third wrote. Some fans expressed their disappointment that Audrey did not mention anything about Zach's surgery and instead posted videos of herself cutting her child's hair at home. Fans argued the group acted like a close relative was not in the hospital. Over the years, Matt Roloff from Little People Big World has constantly developed his family's property, Roloff Farms. His latest project is building a dream home for himself and his long-term girlfriend, Karen Chandler, which has been in the making for 5 years. However, a recent Instagram post by Matt suggests that he may be taking a break from the project. This has raised questions about whether the LPBW star has given up on his goal of building his dream house. Matt Roloff has always been enthusiastic about sharing new plans for his farm with his LPBW fans. However, at first, his audience was disappointed with him as he had previously sabotaged the goal of letting his sons, Zach and Jeremy, take over the farm after his retirement and live there. Matt has now turned the big house into a short-term rental and started a new project of building his dream house for himself and his long-term girlfriend, Karen Chandler. They planned on moving there after getting married, as discussed in several episodes. In a recent Instagram post, Matt Roloff announced that he is taking a break, which initially led viewers to believe that he was referring to his relationship with Karen Chandler. However, he clarified that he was going on a 4-day trip to Arizona and would resume construction on his dream house upon his return to Oregon. Matt shared a photo with Karen, announcing their plans to spend the next 4 days in Arizona before getting back to work on their dream project. Fans were relieved to learn that the couple is still together. Matt Roloff had expressed his desire to marry Karen Chandler a long time ago, but she was hesitant to move into the big house on Roloff Farms because of Matt's past memories with his ex-wife, Amy Roloff. To address this issue, the LPBW patriarch came up with a different plan and started building a dream house for Karen instead. The couple planned to live there after getting married. However, a recent episode of Little People Big World revealed that Matt faced several challenges, such as obtaining permits and navigating the impacts of COVID-19 during the construction process. Matt Roloff finally started building his dream house on the farm 5 years after planning it, and he has been sharing updates and photos of the construction process on social media. His son Jacob has also been assisting him with the project. However, some fans have criticized Matt for building a new home for himself and his girlfriend while seemingly neglecting his sons Zach and Jeremy. It's a complex issue, and there are likely many different perspectives on the matter. Ultimately, it's up to each individual to form their own opinion based on the available information.